Children, just observe what I am doing. I have taken a piece of paper and a scissor, as you can see, and you can see what am I doing? Cutting the paper. You can see I am cutting the paper. And this my scissor is zigzag scissor. I am cutting the paper. So my paper is cut with the help of scissor. What have I done? This is called mechanical force. As you can see, the scissors, it's a machine, simple tool actually, and it is cutting the paper. So a mechanical force is used. Okay. Suppose this, you all have seen this in the school, maybe at home also you have this. This is a staple. I staple this paper. I staple the paper. What have I done? I have used mechanical force to staple the paper. Suppose I want to make something and I have to staple it. I have cut the paper and I have stapled it. So now it is stapled, and I used this. This is called mechanical force. Children, most of the machines, which the simple machines that work, they use this mechanically. You know, this mechanically it is done. I have not cut the paper with my hand. With the simple tool I have cut, with the scissors I have cut it. I have not stapled, pinned up the thing with my hand. I cannot do it. I have stapled it. This is the simple tool I have used. So most simple machine may use a mechanical force. They are doing some work. You think about the machines that do different type of work. You must have seen the machine that makes the wheat into the, you know, the grains of wheat is turned into the dough. And you know that wheat flour, it's changed. So that is how the machine works. Okay, the machine is moving and in this way. Your house, you see the machines that are working like mixer grinder. They are turning and moving, and in this way all your spices get grinded, or your juicer, your fruits are made in the pulp, and then from there the juice is extracted. Washing machine, refrigerator, all these are simple machines which are using mechanical force. Okay. Next is Buoyant force. Okay. Buoyant force. Now what is buoyant force? Is when you take, just try it out at home. You take a tumbler or a bucket and just try to put the ball inside. You will feel some force is exerting the pressure and it's trying to come out, isn't it? You must have seen this. Okay. So when in the water we try to put something and it exerts its pressure and come out, it's called buoyant force. Okay. The upward push of water on a floating object is called buoyant force or upthrust strength. Like when you swim in the pool, this is how it's happening. Those who know how to swim, when you swim, you can feel that the water is trying to make you go up. And that's how you float. So the children, buoyant force is, you can do this in this way at your place, because here I cannot show the tumbler, but you can understand, you do it to yourself. Take a bucket or maybe a tumbler if you have something big, and just try to put with force you try to put something, a ball maybe, you feel that it's trying to come out. Even in the small places also where there is water, the thrust, it's trying to come out. You can feel it. It's trying to come out upwards. That is called buoyant force. Okay. So here we studied about mechanical force. Mechanical force force. Most of the simple machines, they use this mechanical force, as I showed you, the scissors and the stapler. And buoyant force is when the upward push of water or floating object which is floating. It is giving you the upward force. This acts on the object when you enter a swimming pool. When you enter the swimming pool also, this force acts on. Now children, there are different other type of forces like magnetic force or electrostatic force, and which you will study in the higher classes. So these are the 6 different types of forces we studied. We studied about muscular force, we studied about gravitational force, we studied about the mechanical force, we studied about the frictional force, and we studied about the elastic force, and the last of all, the buoyant force. Okay, thank you children.